Good afternoon, folks. I'm at my local wood, Martin's Grove. There's no DJI mic, it's just going to be coming purely from the camera because I want to hear all of the sounds in the video, all of the bird sounds, because we're going to be talking about the Merlin app. Yes, I am very late to the party. I only started using it on my trip to Lesvos. Birders kept mentioning it. I knew it existed, but I was using the BirdNet app for ID of calls and running photos of birds through Google Lens to get IDs. So why do I need yet another tool? But it is like having a field guide with superpowers, and it got me a lifer, and for that I'm going to use it all the time. I'll quickly tell you what the lifer was. I was in a bit of wood in Lesvos, Greece last week, and I had the Merlin app running. It was telling me all the birds it could hear, and then I looked down and it said short-toed tree creeper. I went, what? I didn't know what it sounded like, but I assumed it was going to sound like a normal tree creeper. So I listened and I walked to the area where it was popping up, and something flew across at head height and landed on a tree, and I got a photo of it. I'll show you the photo. Lifer. So from then on, I've been using it because also it's been helping me to learn bird calls. One of the things is the great tit has so many different songs like that I can't keep up with it. I always think, what bird's that? And it turns out to be a great tit. Any previous knowledge I've had of the Merlin app has just been other photographers taking the mickey out of it. There's a birding memes group on Facebook and they constantly put it up. And I think what it is a lot of people rely on it. They'll see it misidentify something locally that shouldn't even be in their area, and they put it down as a lifer. And all of the birders find that hilarious. Like, oh yeah, that's really going to be seen in that little wood in that part of the world. Ha ha ha. Many, many memes. But if I go back 20 years and had this app, and any photographer had this app, it would have blown their minds. And I tell you what, if we did get rid of it now, you'd soon see some crying. Now, one of the tough things with IDing is many birds look similar. There's different plumages that make them look like something else, and mis-IDs can be frequent. One of the things it does to get around this is you can choose the location that you're in. Now, you can set it up to do that automatically. To detect it, you have to go to the settings to allow it to use that setting, or you can do it manually. So here's an example from my trip to Lesvos. Open up the app, tap the photo, choose your photo, get it in the frame, select the area you saw it, and it will narrow it down to 95% accuracy. The ones below it are its closest relatives. So where I've got little crake, there might be the spotted crake or something like that, because it might not be a correct ID if the picture isn't very, very clear. But generally 95% of the time, a clear picture, you're going to get a clear ID. A very handy feature it has is if you're going to an area that doesn't have good internet, you can download a bird pack for that area, downloading all the information for all the birds in that area without needing the internet. Superb feature. The interface is excellent. I'd never have thought of doing this if I was making an app, but it shows all the birds it's hearing. And whenever a bird is singing, it glows yellow to show you it's currently singing. And I've seen that going with 3 or 4 different birds at the same time. So even though there might be a lot of bird chatter causing it to have issues with ID in a bird, it can still ID birds really well, even if 5 or 6 are singing. It's amazing. I haven't explored all the features yet. I've only been using it about a week and a half, but I look forward to making some lists, because usually I just write my stuff down in a notepad. It might have a better system for doing it in the eBird, because then it can put it into lists for particular areas, as opposed to me just writing, I've seen this bird in the world somewhere. It'd be great to have lists for specific areas or countries I've been to, but I've got to have a little play with it. So if you haven't tried Merlin yet, give it a go. It's free, it's offline friendly, and it makes birding and bird photography more immersive. Let me know in the comments if you've had any surprise IDs with Merlin. So there it is, folks, the Merlin app. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and look forward to using this for more bird IDs in the future and getting me surprise lifers. I'm going to probably make videos around those moments where I wouldn't have got it without the app.